Sorry, my phone cut out. So this was the first time I've ever, like, put on a tampon and stuff, because, again, like, I missed a bunch of fucking milestones because I used to live with my sister, and that's a whole nother story. Trauma and shit. First time I ever used, a tampon, and you know what he decided to do in the pool? He decided, when I was in the deep end, he decided to drown me and, like, pick me up, like, by my feet. Like, this is my feet. Like, go underwater and just 3 times underwater, because he thought it was so funny, guys. He thought it was so funny. And I was like, that's not fucking funny. And of course, like, I wanted to people please and everything back then. So I was like, but it's just like, I was like, I don't feel like swimming anymore. Can we please get out? And he was like, oh, okay, let's go in the sauna. And I was like, okay, I haven't been in a sauna before. Seems pretty bougie. Sounds cool. Once we were in the sauna, things got very much worse. It was kind of small. It was kind of like my bathroom is. So it was kind of like, don't burn. Sorry, that was my straightener. I almost called it a bleacher. It was really small, but like it could fit like 2 people. There was a door, and he basically, as soon as we got in there and I was trying to sit down, he wanted to start making out and doing something else that TikTok doesn't like saying. He wanted to have sex basically, and he kept on trying to do things, and I was not wanting that. I kept on showing him my wallpaper at the time was a picture of me and my dad. And I was like, look at this picture of my dad. He's a police officer. Doesn't that look cool? And he just wouldn't, like, he wouldn't get the hint. And eventually I was like, I'm getting out of here. No joke. Like, I'm getting out of here. Like, I'm not doing this shit. And he like, I just, like, it was really frustrating. Bitch could not take a hint, number 1. And number 2, to even think that that was okay. Because we're in a confined space. And maybe that's why I'm claustrophobic. Like, maybe that's why I'm claustrophobic. Because I was, you know. And it was really fucked up. And eventually, like, he took me home and everything. And you want to know the most fucked up part about it all? When I finally brought up the courage, and it took me fucking forever. It took me forever to even do this. To do this. Okay, but it took me forever to finally get up the courage to tell my dad what happened, and when he knew his first name, last name, and everything about him, to do something. And he said, and I quote, you don't want to do anything to mess with his reputation. I mean, you don't want to make up lies like that. I mean, did he really do that? Were you asking for something? You were wearing a bathing suit. If that's one of the main things, like, that I want, like, that I deserve an apology for, it's that from him. Because I also have problems with him. Because he had the choice, he had the ability to get that guy arrested. And he didn't. He didn't use his power that way. So, yeah. Blister is inspired by my experience. And I'm hoping that me bringing my story out can inspire others to do the same. I love you. You deserve so much more. Sorry this video is kind of a mess. I'm not used to this. My lipstick's kind of a mess. I'll fix it later. But I love you. Have a good day. And I am so sorry if you've gone through the same thing. And we need to band together because this shit is awful. I can't, I don't, like, I literally to this day, like, I don't feel comfortable going in a sauna. I don't feel comfortable with a man. Like, if I'm just going to the pool, I just, like, I don't feel comfortable if I'm going with a man. I keep looking this way because this is the mirror, and I'm trying to check my makeup, I guess. And I'm also anxious, but it's just like, I don't know. I just really appreciate you for hearing me out. All right, bye.